Good morning, guys. Another day of self-isolation in Northern Ontario. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks, so I thought today would be the perfect day to dust off the treadmill. And as soon as we're done here, we'll take the dog out for a nice walk. What, you didn't think I was actually going to jump on that thing and go for a run, did you? Nah, you're just sick of looking at all those cobwebs over there. And yes, if you have a hat this pretty, you wear it inside. Actually, I'm wearing the hat because my hair is getting crazy. Nowhere to go get a haircut right now. And it's only going to get worse, people, so you're going to see me wearing a lot of hats. Before we get out and hit the trails and do our daily walk, I wanted to show you guys, I found online, there's a Winnipeg company here that has released a statement. They are a research facility that deals with viruses and things like that. And I just want to read really quickly a little report here, which could give some hope to this. COVID-19 treatment nearing production. Okay, so we have to disregard the titles of these things because once you read the article, you realize that if there is going to be any treatment for this, it's still over a year away, they said. So not nearing production yet, but there is hope. So the company is Emergent Biosolutions, and what they're going to do is something a little different. They're not going to just work on a vaccine to stop people from getting COVID-19. They want to work on the people that already have it. And what they would do is they would give you an oral treatment that would boost your immune system and the response to having the sickness. So you would basically get like an injection of, antivirus fighting super drugs, whatever it is they're going to put in this thing, and that would lessen the severity of the sickness that you get and strengthen your immune system, that if this mutates and goes around the world again, hopefully you would be stronger the second time around. So it's not really a vaccine that would prevent you from getting it, but it's supposed to help you if you are sick. So that's what they're working on, and they're saying that it could be in production within, by the end of the year. Limit your news watching. If you look at the titles popping up on your news screen every day at lunch, every night, they're just taking this to the maximum. Yes, we need to stay informed. We don't need to hear that COVID-19 is ravaging the West or, supplies dwindling. It's not true. It's simply not true. Everybody, they wonder why we're having panic. It's because of stupid headlines like this. Really, you could probably get one update every 2 days and still be informed. So you don't have to watch the news every lunch hour, every evening, and then before you go to bed. It's terrorizing the soul is what it's doing, guys. You're just, it really can be an overload of negativity. So for me, for my case, I can stay informed by just checking the headlines every morning or every second morning, and that's probably good enough. Watch the news, but watch it in a biased fashion. Just, if we can avoid, the hyperbole that comes with these titles they're throwing out there, because it's a competition, right? They still need to sell the news. They still need to sell the papers. We just have to stay rational, stay calm, and look at it with a little bit of bias in there. That what they're reporting has a grain of truth, but it's not the end of the world. And I'm sure we all have that one paranoid family member who just is glued to the set. They're going to tell you if anything changes. You don't need to be putting yourself through that. They'll call you. They're your alarm system. Rely on those guys. Rely on the family nut bar. The second best tip I can give you is get out and exercise, which we're going to do right now. We're going to take Gage for a walk around the trail and we'll finish up this video. But if you can, every day, get out, get some fresh air, and get some exercise. Don't be sitting at your computer for 9 hours a day, unless you're watching Unfrequented World. So being stuck at home for the last 9 days has made me think a lot about why life seemed so much better 30 years ago. And I think it was just the fact that things were slower and simpler. So for me, doing little things like feeding my birds, watching the birds, is a big part of my strategy over the next upcoming weeks. Just going back to basics and enjoying simple things in life. Watching the birds, feeding the birds, photographing the birds. So I have kids at home. A lot of you guys have kids at home. And the number one thing is to keep them busy. My wife bought a whole cupboard full of crafts, painting stuff, Legos. We got the old bins of Legos out. So we do building projects together. We paint. All kinds of crafts just to keep them busy. The other thing to do is get them outside. I make them take the dog out for an hour, and then I go out and play for an hour with them in the afternoon. So 2-3 hours a day we're outside, off of electronics, and just keeping busy old school. Exploring, building forts, having a snowball fight, simple things. It's time to take the dog for a run. And no, that doesn't mean I'm going to run. He's going to run. I'm going to go on the sled.
You ready? Okay, let's go. Starting to run out of snow back here now. Won't be long. We'll have to put the sled away.
Another great Canadian pastime, maple syrup. So Tom has a bunch of trees tapped, he does every year. He's got a nice little setup here in his yard, and that's a great way to pass some time here. Don't have to go to work. I didn't know what to say there. Kind of a slow, tedious process. 40 liters of sap will make 1 liter of syrup.
There's a good thing syrup boiling is quiet. This wood's not burning very good. Either. She's getting hot in there.
Got a boil started here?
It's rolling.
It's gotta be 30 gallons anyway. Hey, no fighting, you guys. Oh, they just play non-stop.
Yep.
So that's gonna be the plan for the rest of the day. The job, just keep an eye on that as it boils. Slow things down. Get back to easy living. Tom said the neighbor's gonna have a fire tonight, but he didn't know what the occasion was. I said, well, it's boredom. Boredom is the occasion. So the trick is to stay busy, guys. Do little things, enjoy little things, and get back to basics. I just got home from Tom's, and not like I'm doing any shopping or anything anyway, but my wife texted me, I guess the province has shut down all non-essential stores as of tomorrow. So we're gonna have to buckle down, guys, just essentials. Enjoy what we have. It's not a time to be shopping, I guess. It's a time to be at home and reflecting, I guess. Stay safe, everybody. Things are only going to get tighter, but we'll get through this, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.